Did you know who the Egyptian god of death and rebirth is? Do you know who the last great Egyptian pharaoh was? Do you know who conquered Egypt in 332 BC? Let's find out. Welcome to our third episode as we continue our journey through the remarkable period of ancient Egyptian history. Today's episode focuses on the Middle and New Kingdom. The Middle Kingdom, spanning from 1938 to 1630 BC, emerged from a turbulent era marked by drought, famine, and political upheaval. Despite facing adversity, the pharaohs of the Middle Kingdom rose to the challenge, bringing stability and prosperity to the land of the Nile. One of the key strategies employed by the pharaohs was the expansion and improvement of agricultural practices. By harnessing the power of the Nile River through advanced irrigation technique, they were able to increase agricultural output, ensuring food security for their people. In addition to strengthening the economy, the pharaohs secured Egypt's borders and expanded its territory. Through military campaigns and strategic alliances, they reclaimed lands in Lower Nubia, which was renowned for their rich quarries and gold mines. And this newfound wealth fueled a flourishing culture of craftsmanship and luxury. The Middle Kingdom was also a time of spiritual revival, with the worship of Osiris, the god of death and rebirth, gaining prominence. This belief in the afterlife brought solace to the people, as they came to believe that everyone, not just the pharaohs, would be welcomed by the gods after death. Ambitious building projects and mineral ventures further propelled Egypt to unprecedented heights of power and prosperity. But with success came challenges. Severe floods along the Nile River and the shift from a bronze to an iron-based economy dealt significant blows to the pharaoh's authority. Amidst these challenges, foreign settlers, believed to be mainly Hyksos, seized the opportunity to wrest control away from the weakened pharaohs. The balance of power shifted, marking a pivotal moment in Egyptian history. But from the ashes of decline rose the New Kingdom, a glorious chapter in Egyptian history. Pharaohs reclaimed control, extending Egyptian influence into lands as distant as Syria and Nubia. This was a time of unparalleled splendor, marked by the construction of magnificent temples and the exquisite tombs of the Valley of the Kings. Here, Egypt's most iconic rulers, including the legendary female pharaoh Hatshepsut and the famed boy king Tutankhamun, left their enduring legacy. After the reign of Egypt's last great pharaoh, Ramesses III, the mighty empire began to crumble. The once unified land splintered into several smaller kingdoms, marking the beginning of a slow decline. Internal struggles weakened Egypt's grip on power, paving the way for foreign invaders. In 719 BC, the Kushites from the kingdom of Kush to the south seized control, ruling as pharaohs for over 6 decades. But their rule was short-lived. In 656 BC, the mighty Assyrians, hungry for conquest, swept into Egypt, driving the Kushites back to their borders. Then Assyrian dominance gave way to Persian conquest in 525 BC. The Persian Empire, under the rule of powerful kings, extended its reach over Egypt, imposing its authority on the ancient land. But the winds of change were blowing. In 332 BC, the Macedonian conqueror Alexander the Great marched into Egypt, greeted as a liberator by the Egyptian populace. Yet Egypt's fate was not its own to determine anymore. In 30 BC, the formidable Roman Empire, hungry for conquest, annexed Egypt, bringing an end to millennia of pharaonic rule. Thank you for listening and watching. I will be back soon with the next episode of World History. Thank you.